on in.
I'm just messing with you. Come on in.
Hi, my name's Connor O'Hagan, and I am the writer, director, and producer of The Cryptid, formerly known as Mothman. I wanted to make this movie because I see a lot of myself in Mothman as a character. This movie has a lot of themes of not being able to connect with people, deals a lot with kind of a roommate dynamic and learning to live with people that you might not get along with as well.
My name is Tess Barth, and I played Tara. I think the audience will really enjoy being able to relate to Tara and finding that connection with the more human parts of her and understanding that frustration that you get when you have a really weird roommate.
I'm Sam Martinez, and I am playing Mothman. The audience will really enjoy the relationship between Mothman and Tara. I think a lot of friend groups have that dynamic of pushing each other's buttons.
I think this film brings a new, more human approach to Mothman as a character, whereas you have kind of the lore that a lot of people know of him being kind of scary. A lot of disasters happen when he's around, and that element is in this film. But I wanted to humanize Mothman a little bit more. I wanted him to feel more like, anybody. I wanted him to just kind of have that comedic flair of, it's kind of awkward being so different from the people around you while trying to connect with them.
Something new that we've brought to Mothman through this production is definitely a sense of innocence.
It wasn't just like, oh, he's a little kid, but it was genuinely he's trying. And I think that a lot of people can relate to that consistent doing their best when the world's kind of against them.
Everybody kind of feels that, is wanting to relate to other people, and we all feel a little different in our own way. So wanting to really connect with other people and understanding, am I fitting in? Am I being good enough? Is something that is really put into the story through that production. And I've really enjoyed it because it's something I know I personally have experienced before.
I had this idea for this movie a couple years back, and getting to see it go from page to screen and being so hands-on throughout the whole process has been really fun for me.
Something I really enjoyed about being on the production was just people in general. I love working with the crew. I love working with the cast. I've worked with them before, and it's always just a really good time on set.
I really appreciate what the crew brought to this project. I think it wouldn't have been as good as it is without the input from everybody. Some specific shout outs I want to give are definitely to Phil Workus first for creating the costume of Mothman. Mothman wouldn't be the Mothman that we know and love in this movie without the work that he put into it.
It was just so much fun to be able to mess around with it, improvise, shoot ideas off with each other. It was just a really good collaborative effort.
I think that this movie is definitely going to be for people who enjoy mockumentaries and love Mothman. You'll also enjoy it if you like What We Do in the Shadows. That was a huge inspiration for this project.
You're going to really enjoy this type of stylistic mashup between the cryptid and the mockumentary style. I think that's going to be a huge pull for a lot of people, and it's going to be really enjoyable to watch.
We hope that people get to really enjoy this movie, and with crowdfunding, the money that you are donating would go towards helping to make back the money that was spent on production, as well as the additional costs that are coming up in post-production. And it also gives us an opportunity to maybe make more Mothman short films, maybe make this a series. That would be really exciting to get to explore this character more.